Hey everybody, this is Anthony Rocco with Appliance Buyer's Guide, and today we're going to be looking at the Viking 30-inch induction cooktop. This is their VIC5304BST. This cooktop retails, I think right now it's selling for right around $38.99, somewhere right around there. This cooktop is all hand built here in the United States in Greenwood, Mississippi, in Viking's factory. It's got a lot of interesting and unique features. It is a interesting and unique cooktop in general. It's one of the few induction cooktops on the market today that has knob controls. You could count the number of induction cooktops with knob controls on your hand at this point. Most companies out there are using digital controls, touch controls, capacitive controls, and I don't know if I'm like other people, but I myself actually prefer knobs. So Viking, Bertoni, I think Wolf, a couple other brands out there are now starting to release these with knob controls, and I just like it. It's much more easy to use. You know, the control is just there. You can't touch it by accident and knock it into a different setting. This particular cooktop is got a couple interesting features. It's got this kind of ceramic etched coating that they put on it. It's all silver, and it's got this lines that run and square off your four cooking areas. These lines have blue LED lights in underneath, and so when you're using a cooking area, the whole square is going to light up blue to let you know that this area is activated, which is really neat and just kind of futuristic looking. The entire cooktop is kind of got a unique. It's not totally square, it's not rounded. You can see like on the edges here, it's like round, but then it's square. It's kind of a unique look. Everything on it, as far as fit and finish and just the quality of the materials, as you touch them, you can tell it's all top shelf. I mean, this trim piece, which on most brands would just be, you know, either some kind of coated plastic or maybe aluminum, it is solid stainless steel polished. You can feel it. It could take a beating. This whole cooktop, you just feel everything from the knobs to the badge to the glass. You can tell to the rubberized kind of coating that they've got everywhere. You can tell the thing has just been made to take a beating and to keep on trucking. The handles, or the knobs, I will say, are actually made out of stainless steel. The brushed stainless steel on the top part, and then it's got this polished stainless steel rim. They are childproof, whereas a kid can't just come up and turn them. This is all their, I believe, all their new cooktops are like this, so it's great really for gas and for electric, where actually a kid could come and turn it on, and there could actually be heat coming off here. For induction, it's really kind of a feature that's great, but it really doesn't help anybody, because even if a kid came here and was able to turn it on high, it will not do a single thing until somebody actually puts a pan here with iron, with an iron-based pan on here. Then it can actually use the induction elements to heat up the pan. But if somebody just turns it on, it's not really going to do anything. It's not going to hurt them. It's not going to release heat. It's not going to do anything. So in order to turn these, you can't just turn them like this. You actually have to push down and then turn, and that turns them on. They do have settings all the way from a simmer setting, which Viking claims will allow you to properly simmer food or keep chocolate tempered, all the way up to low, medium low, all the settings that you can need until you get to total high. And it's got an intelligent boost feature. A lot of these have features where you actually have to boost it yourself. You press a button and it boosts a certain area. Viking says that theirs has an intelligent boost feature, whereas it kind of knows where you need the power and will boost the power if you're trying to boil something to that zone. I don't know how well that works, because they really don't give a lot of detail on it. It may be marketing speak, and maybe legit, I don't know, because I don't have this one in my house yet where I'm actually using it and could tell you. But I could tell you, as far as these that I have in homes, people are very happy with them. I actually have them on a lot of yachts. Yachts love them because they're just built to take a beating. There's a lot of professional chefs on yachts here in Fort Lauderdale, and they like Viking as a brand because they can keep beating it, and it just keeps on trucking, and they don't have any issues as far as that goes. Let's see what other. All right, so a couple other things to go over. This cooktop by Viking is built a little bit differently than anything they've done so far. It's actually a beveled design, so you can see here, if I go to the profile, the cooktop sits on a bevel on all sides. And what that allows you to do is, basically Viking then gives you a ½ inch of play that you have in your cutout. So if you make your cutout for this cooktop, it's minimum, then what happens is the cooktop's going to sit there at the bottom and actually sit up over a ½ inch and appear that it's almost floating, because it casts a little bit of a shadow and just gives a real modern, unique look. However, if you make your cutout the maximum of what they recommend, then the cooktop is going to sit far flusher to the countertop, very similar to almost all cooktop designs today. And so what they do there is they give you a flexibility of how you'd like it mounted and how you like it to look. They've also given you flexibility in, if you're replacing a cooktop, and you have a cutout that may not be exact, and a lot of these cooktops need exact cutout sizes, it may fall within that range, and you can use this cooktop without any issue. So that's one nice part about this cooktop as well. Also, the writing now on all of these have been converted to laser etching them right into the steel instead of text. Instead of actually painting on text, which is great because they're no longer going to rub off from years and years of use. That is a big plus and something that we definitely expect to see at this price level. Complaints or issues? Not many. I got to tell you about the only thing I could think of is the trim peaks and the trim work around here is actually broken up into pieces. So there's little breaks as you go around the trim here, where you can see there's like little lines and breaks. That's one thing we would like to see cleaned up and actually just made as a single solid piece. But the trim itself, and that may be due to the fact that they are using solid stainless steel for the trim, that they just couldn't get it to shape in pieces that long. I'm not sure, but we'll have to go back to Viking and ask them about that. One other thing to note is the corners are not totally square on these. They actually round in a little bit. It's just all four corners is the way that they designed it and the way that it's supposed to look. Let's talk about the warranty before we go. The warranty on these is extremely good, probably the best in the business. You're going to get a 2-year full complete product warranty on this. They give you a 90-day cosmetic warranty, meaning if something breaks like the glass, or one of the decorative items gets any kind of major cosmetic damage, they will take a look at that. And you also get, of course, Viking's 5-year internal warranty, which is really great. So that's for all the induction parts and pieces, the elements and the boards inside. That's the best in the business right now, I believe, as well. So a lot of good things here, very few bad, and the Viking 30-inch induction cooktop. Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube video. If you'd like to see more appliance reviews and ratings, please click on the link below to subscribe to our channel, or visit our website at appliancebuyersguide.com.